Cherry blossoms, known as Sakura in Japan, are more than just beautiful flowers. They are an integral part of Japanese culture and identity. Every spring, the frail blossoms ripple the landscape into a breathtaking spectacle of shades from pink to white. For the Japanese, the blooming of sakura is a touching reminder of life's transience. Their short-lived beauty, which only remains for some weeks, has grown into a strong metaphor for the impermanence of things. The sakura's short life cycle is equally significant. It blooms suddenly and quickly falls like pink snowflakes. As a matter of fact, such evanescent beauty coincides with the Japanese concept of mono-no aware a sensitivity toward the transient nature of life. It warns us to live now and appreciate the beauty of nature present around us. Cherry blossom season is a time of rejoicing in Japan. From all walks of life, one takes part in the traditional custom of flower viewing called hanami. Parks and gardens become animated outdoor parties where friends, families and colleagues assemble under the trees in bloom to share food, drinks and laughter. Hanami is a treasured tradition whereby people get together to enjoy nature and inspire love among their loved ones. Sakura has held deep symbolism in Japanese culture for centuries. Its fragile nature often relates to the code of Bushido among samurai, emphasizing honor, courage and acceptance of death. Sakura further represents renewal, hope and the transient nature of life. Events of its appearance yearly remind one that after harsh winters, beauty and life will always return. Of course, it's that time of the year wherein every year Japan awaits the Sakura season. Innumerable families, friends and tourists gather under trees for hanami parties, picnicking and making full use of blossoms. Be it ancient temples and historic castles, quiet parks or city streets teeming with life, the magic of Sakura can be seen everywhere. One iconic place is Kyoto's Philosopher's Path, lined with cherry trees overhanging a tranquil canal walk. Another one is Mount Yoshino, where its several thousand trees create a sea of pink that has kept visitors in awe for over 1,000 years. These spots put together Japan's historic appeal with nature's showmanship of cherry blossoms and present a timeless scene to the local and foreign tourist alike. Sakura has enchanted the Japanese for more than 1,000 years. Records from the Heian period, 794–1185, show that hanami was already a popular pastime among the aristocracy. It was under the blooming trees that the elite gathered to enjoy spring with poetry and music. Sakura has inspired countless artists and writers, from the woodblock prints of Hokusai to the poignant verses of haiku masters. Up to today, the ritual of Hanami still exists in some ways, since people gather themselves to view the flower's beauty. Just like their ancestors did a few centuries ago, Sakura would thus be a strong symbol for the passing of time and the great beauty which could be in each and every instant. Beyond their own ephemeral blossoms, Sakura have permeated infinite aspects of Japanese art, literature, and even food. It's impossible to avoid the theme of cherry blossoms, from ancient woodblock prints to modern fashion and design. In spring, Sakura-flavoured treats pop up, from delicate mochi to fragrant teas, lending floral sweetness to the season. This is the magic of the Sakura, not just beauty, but such mighty depth in its meaning. To a culture, it is a flower that testifies to fragile life, shows the presence of hope and renewal and the cycle of life. And each spring that Sakura blooms, a new beginning unfolds to delight and give optimism to its people. Throughout all of Japan, millions of Sakura trees run across the landscape, painting pink and white hues on it, a scene enchanting and inspiring to all peoples from all over the world. From the family picnicking under trees to tourists snapping pictures, beauty and symbolism are two things that make cherished memories time and again. As night falls, this display of the cherry blossoms takes on a whole new kind of beauty. This is Yozakura, or night sakura, and it's a beloved experience for those who love the blossoms under the stars. Lanterns are hung from the branches and cast a warm glow on the pink and white petals. The light and shadow is like a fairy tale atmosphere. Parks and riverbanks become quiet oases, truly magical retreats. Famous spots like Ueno Park and Chidoriga Fuchi Moat in Tokyo host Yozakura every year, and people come to see the blossoms in a new light. Others go to Kyoto's Maruyama Park, where the lanterns reflect in the pond and the petals shimmer. It's beautiful, peaceful, almost otherworldly. Night cherry blossoms, contemplative and quiet, show a different side of Hanami. People who get lost in the beauty of Sakura under softer, quieter light. This is a moment to pause and appreciate the calm, to connect with nature in a simple way. Night Sakura is a reminder that beauty is in the ephemeral moments and adds a special charm to the cherry blossom season in Japan.